It has officially been 1 month since the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, and the gaming world has had enough time to live with it, test its features, analyze its performance, and compare it to the original Switch. When the Switch 2 was first announced, there was a mix of excitement and skepticism. Fans wanted to know if Nintendo could truly deliver a next-generation hybrid console that would live up to the massive expectations set by its predecessor. Now that we've had the chance to use it daily, to experience its games, to test its battery life, its display, its build quality, its Joy-Con controllers, and its overall ecosystem, the question is, does the Nintendo Switch 2 actually live up to the hype, or is it just an incremental step forward? Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. In this video, we're breaking down every single aspect of the console in detail. Hardware design, performance, graphics, display, controllers, user experience, games lineup, online services, accessories, battery life, portability, dock performance, handheld use, comparisons to competitors like the Steam Deck and PlayStation Portal, and ultimately whether the Switch 2 is worth it 1 month later. Let's start with the design. At first glance, the Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't look like a dramatic departure from the original. It's still a hybrid console. You can play it docked on your TV, or you can undock it and play it as a handheld. But after using it for a month, the refinements in design become much clearer. The bezels are slimmer, the screen is bigger, and the overall device feels sturdier and more premium. Nintendo has upgraded the material slightly, making the Switch 2 feel less plasticky compared to the original. The kickstand has also seen a huge improvement. Unlike the flimsy kickstand on the first model, the Switch 2 uses a wide, adjustable stand that feels durable and can be positioned at multiple angles, making tabletop play far more enjoyable. In daily use, this small change makes a massive difference. Now let's talk about the display. The Nintendo Switch 2 features a gorgeous OLED panel, larger and sharper than the OLED model of the original Switch. At 8 inches, it feels immersive without being too bulky. The resolution has been bumped up, making handheld gaming crisp and visually pleasing. Colors pop, blacks are deep, and outdoor visibility is far better thanks to improved brightness. After 1 month, I can confidently say that the screen is one of the biggest upgrades that Nintendo has delivered. Going back to the older Switch screen feels almost painful once you've gotten used to the OLED brilliance. Whether you're playing Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or Mario Kart 9, the display is a joy to look at. Performance has been one of the most debated topics about the Switch 2. It's powered by a custom NVIDIA chip, and 1 month in, the results are clear. Handheld mode runs games more smoothly than ever before, with frame rates being more stable and graphics being noticeably enhanced. Docked mode, however, is where the Switch 2 really shines. It supports up to 4K resolution through NVIDIA's DLSS technology, making games look sharper on modern TVs. Is it as powerful as a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X? No, and it was never meant to be. But compared to the original Switch, this is a significant leap forward. After a month of gaming, I can say the system feels more next-gen than expected. Games like Metroid Prime 4 and Mario Odyssey 2 benefit greatly from the improved visuals. One concern going in was whether Nintendo could fix the Joy-Con drift issue that plagued the original